Hello, good morning everyone. Today is 2024, June 25th. So today will be covers stocks only. So let's starting with the disclaimer. All the stock mentioned in this video is serving as a learning purposes. It's not buying or selling call for the viewer or subscriber. So let's starting with the overnight US market. Overnight US market is considering mixed, but it seems to be as I mentioned on last Friday. So the Dow Jones is going up, S&P Nasdaq is going down. So they are closing the gap in between, because for the past few months S&P 500 Nasdaq is going upside while the Dow Jones going sideways. So they are now closing the gaps in between. So okay, so S&P dropped by 0.3%, Nasdaq dropped fierce 1%. Dow Jones up by 0.6%, so we can see that Dow jumps while Nvidia's lead 6% drag on Nasdaq's. Okay, so all over the news is talking about the Nvidia's lead 6%, Dow Jones is dropping, so there's nothing surprise right there. So we check on the inflation in focus. Yes, there's nothing special. We can check on some there are some things that last week I did mention about I'm still positive on the Hang Seng Index. I did change my mind. Sorry that I did change my mind on the short term, because I foreseeing the technology stock in the US market may experiencing for the pullback. So it will bring down the overall markets, no matter in US or over Asia or some other places as well. So when the technology stocks is not doing well, the rest of the world may be pulling back, because for the past few months it has been going upside, pulling by the pushing by the Nvidia's bullish. So the Hang Seng Index is now going lower. I would say you can switching, if you are using unit trust, you can switching the aggressive fund into conservative fund like the bond, all those things. And so let's come back to the chartings. Let's check on the Nvidia's. Is pretty much fierce drop 6.6% from the top level after hitting 140. So overall the trending is still positive at this moment. The major support will be somewhere around 96 level. Maybe I can draw some line right over here. So 97, so I pick up 97 is major support. So earlier higher support will be somewhere around 110 level. So 110 is somewhere around here, so which is around another $8 level. Then only we see whether the trending can find any support or not. Overall the trending for the Nvidia is still going upside, and the pulling back is pretty much healthy, I would say. So it provide, if you want to investing into Nvidia, there's nothing wrong. So make sure you are buying on the swing. There's any price action swing, then only you join in. So we don't know how low it will go. So far the trending seems to be pretty much fierce, but I would say so far so good at this moment. So we check on the Nasdaq index. Nasdaq index dropped by 1%, pulling back by Nvidia's. So we can draw a island route there. So kind of like to drawing for the what they call the island route there, rectangles, the trading range. I would say trading range. So it's now at the support level for this trading range. So it seems to be going to closing the gap in between for this level. So the gap will be somewhere around 1603 to 17,500, 17,340 to 17,500. Over 150 points, somewhere around there, another 150 points. So is the index going lower is pretty much high chance going lower, but the trending overall is still on the uptrending at this moment. But do note that this trading box is pretty much a short term, so it will potentially coming lower. I would say the lower range will be somewhere around 17,000. I would take a round figure 17,000, which is around 500 points away. So the next range will be somewhere around 16,500. Okay, So I draw a line here. I take the round figure here, so I put it a different color so you can see it clearly. So the next would be S&P 500, so it's pulling back 0.3%, nothing much. The trending seems to be still positive, but the overall the volume seems to be very high for the previous day, which is 4.6 billion share traded. On the previous 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 4.6 million share traded. The volume seems to be too large probably. So we need to take notes on these things. And the Dow Jones going higher. So as I mentioned 2 days ago, last Friday, it's already break the trading box right here. So the trending will be going higher and higher. So the first target will be somewhere around 39,800. Next level will be 40,000. So there's highly potential it's going to testing the historical high. Okay. So we come back to Malaysia market. Malaysia market is so there are a lot of line here. Maybe I need to clear some line so you can have a clearer views. So let me delete one by one. Which one is not so important at current stage? I will delete it. So this one I deleted. This one. So I may need to draw a trading box right here. As I mentioned earlier, the last week, right? I did mention about these things. So trading box. So it's already broken 1600, and then it broken 1595 level. So the trending seems to be bearish at this moment, but it's now standing at the uptrend line right over there. So you can see it's now trending. That's why overnight market is going lower to 1582 level, and then it's starting to pulling back, starting to push it back higher because it's now standing at the uptrend line for early of this year, since January until now. This one is the major uptrend line for the medium term. Anyhow, for the short term, the trending seems to be bearish. As I mentioned, I do some calculations. Projection will be somewhere around 1570, which is around another 20 points range to be healthy pulling back. I would say is considering a healthy pulling back to going lower within a range of 1560 to 1570 level. Okay, so let's check on the market review by the Maybank Investment Bank. So they did mention KLCI is poised for another volatile session. This track the US tech stock and absence of fresh catalysts will keep the bull on bay. Technically, they are expecting the benchmark index to range 1575 to 1605. Okay. So we check on the stock pick on the research. How the first one will be by MBank, PPHB. So the trending overall is pretty much strong for the past week, which is back in last 2 weeks ago, Friday, 14 June. The volume is 7.6 billion traded, and the share price pushed higher toward 15% level. At current stage, I wouldn't advise anybody to chase high at current stage. If you want to buy for this one, I would suggesting you wait for the pullback. Wait for the pullback will be somewhere around less than 1 ringgit. Anyhow, this one is the MBank trading plan. The stop loss level given would be 98 cents. Target is 120 and 130. So I refresh the chart, 120 and 130. So this one I unable to view for you. So I'll share the chart things in the Telegram and WhatsApp channel. You can find the link at the bottom. Next stock research house will be by M Plus IT Max. So this one overall trending is still very much positive because the trending up trending curve are pretty much healthy 45 degrees level. Overnight closing 250. They did mention buy above 250, so meaning that open at 251 you can buy. Then they are calling for the monitor for the breakout 250, and stop loss level given is 245, target is 258 and 262. This one is the trading plan is given offer for the what they call if you have ample time to monitor the screen, then you can follow their trading plan. If you don't, you need to adjust the trading plan. So as I mentioned, the M plus chart is pretty much aggressive for the short-term trading. It's very short-term trading. So the next stock will be CMSB. So this one for the swing, there was a volume coming in 56 million share that back in 13th of June. So then it's healthy pulling back. Yeah, that one is pretty much healthy pulling back right there. So alright, there's a swing play and the price action is still healthy, closing at 137. And they did mention buy above 137. Stop loss level is 135. Target 142 and 145. As I mentioned again, if you entry for this one, I was suggesting you adjust the trading plan. Okay, so the next stock will be by CGS MESB. So this one is pretty much healthy, uptrending, just starting a month ago, and overnight closing at 5.8. There's a swing right there. Price action healthy. Stop loss level given as 5.3. Target is 6.4 and 6.75 level. Okay, pretty much standard. And the next stock would be Haley. So this one is also pretty much an healthy price action over there. They are going to breaking resistance. Overnight closing 63 cent. Okay, 63 cent, and target and stop loss is 5.6. Target is 6.7 half and 7.2 half. Somewhere around there. So the next research house, the last research house today will be by UOB Bonia. So it has been sideways consolidation since more than a year ago. So at current stage it's pretty much near to the support level. So they are calling for the buy technical breakout on 176. So I need to add in additional line for at 176. I put it purple color. Overnight closing 171. So they are betting for the breakout for the near term resistance. Then you can join it in with the support. Stop loss level 167. Target will be 192, 199. If I would suggest for this, in my experience, I do suggest for these stocks at current stage. There's no obvious or trend changing at this moment. Even the last spike, previous spike back in March or April, it seems to be failed at current stage. They need to wait a longer duration for the clearing for the what they call the wick holders. Okay. So this one you may skip it at current stage. I was suggesting. Next would be Luxcam. So this one is a healthy uptrend, and there's a swing happening over there. Price action healthy. Overnight closing 605. Stop loss level is 555. Target will be 6.8 half and 72 cent. Okay. So the last stock would be Mercury Securities. So you can see that wow, this one then it coming back, has sideways consolidation since January. Then it seems to be the trend. The volume seems to be coming in 12 million share traded. I would say for these stocks, it seems to be I don't see that any chance this stock is going to spiking any point near futures, because of the previous rallying was back on end of last year, which was very fierce, more than 100%, and then it dropped back to the original price, also very fierce. So at current stage, I would suggesting stay away for these stocks, right? So I believe that's all for today. If you like my video, click like and subscribe. That's all for today. Thank you very much and goodbye.